New at 6, new information as that major shakeup at the West Palm Beach Police Department goes even deeper and higher. We were the first to report that when Police Chief Frank Adderley was abruptly fired by the mayor 2 weeks ago. Now we have learned 2 more high-ranking officers have been placed on administrative leave during a financial misconduct investigation. That brings the number of top brass command staff under investigation to 7. And in a separate scandal at the department, 7 other officers remain under investigation following a high-speed chase connected to the death of 2 women in a crash in Boynton Beach. Our investigative reporter, Terry Parker, broke both of those stories and has the exclusive new details tonight. Terry?
Todd, I have been reporting on the major shakeup of the West Palm Beach Police Department. The chief abruptly fired, an assistant chief and 4 captains under investigation for double dipping on overtime pay. And now I've learned a major and a lieutenant have also been put on leave as part of that probe. And tonight, we're reminding you of another serious investigation. 7 other officers involved in a deadly high-speed chase are still under criminal review. I have disturbing and exclusive new information alleging those officers fled the scene, at least one of them going over 100 miles per hour. Marcia Pochette and her pregnant daughter Janice Woods were tragically killed on July 30th when a car driven by Neoni Copeland slammed into them at 81 miles per hour. Moments earlier, Copeland had been fleeing 3 West Palm Beach police vehicles at similar high speeds, one of them seen chasing him in the wrong lane. While the chase itself violated department policy, what is even more alarming is what the officers reportedly did after the crash. Or, more accurately, what they failed to do. According to sources close to the investigation, video surveillance and vehicle tracking data show that the police vehicles, including a marked car and a black pickup, made U-turns just 100 feet from the crash site. A third vehicle, a Durango, drove straight through the crash scene. Despite knowing the severity of the situation, none of the officers stopped to render aid. No one called for help. Instead, sources say vehicle data shows at least one of the marked cars sped back to West Palm Beach, hitting speeds over 100 miles per hour, leaving behind a scene of devastation. It was only after witnesses told Boynton Beach police officers that a police car was seen fleeing the crash that they began investigating the role of West Palm Beach officers. Former West Palm Beach Police Chief Frank Adderley placed all 7 officers on leave and launched an internal investigation. Mayor Keith James referenced this very incident when he announced Adderley's sudden firing 2 weeks ago.
Maintaining public trust in law enforcement is paramount to the safety and well-being of our city. I remain deeply disturbed by the incident involving West Palm Beach police officers, which recently occurred in Boynton Beach.
As I reported exclusively in August, the state attorney's public corruption unit is investigating these officers. If criminal charges are filed, it could be a devastating blow to a police department already mired in scandal. The recent hiring of retired FBI agent Anthony Scherer as the new deputy chief may be an effort to restore trust as the department braces for even more fallout. I reported 2 weeks ago about a 2020 audit that found 77 officers, including the assistant chief, put in for overlapping overtime pay. Since then, I've received an updated supplemental report showing many of the corrective measures auditors called for have not been addressed. I'm digging into these reports to find out more, especially since this involves the safety of our community and the misuse of taxpayer dollars. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.